for the Karmics. Let's put some cards on the table. So the card that came up, the main card of focus, is the Jack of Spades. Sly card, slick mofo, one that takes without giving, lazy, got a gift to gab. And some of y'all really think I'm getting 48 laws of power kind of energy. And the universe is telling you that the jig is up with the Four of Spades showing up, which is the original Four of Swords. It may be time to slow down. You may already be dealing with a minor misfortune which the universe is using as a warning shot. Let's put some cards on the table for the Karmic Collective. Cards on the table. Messages of encouragement by yours truly, Ayansa J. Muse. Messages that serve different collectives on different days. Moon days, moon, that one's for the ladies. Mars, Tuesdays, that one's for the fellas. Wednesday, Mercury, Uranus, that's for the eclectic collective. Thursday, Jupiter expands to the general public. Venus and Neptune bring love on Friday, so my Friday spreads are for the lovers. Saturdays, Saturn rule for the karmics at the crossroads. And Sundays are for all in a meditative state that just need a little bit of food for thought. They're specific, yet general, divinely aligned, yet timeless, practical, yet on another level, with notes of wisdom in between. So come, let's lay some cards on the table. Be sure to visit the description box of this video for all the links and information to book your personal tarot spread. Ashe. Okay, so let's get to it. This read is for the Karmic Collective. This is for you babies that love to play on the wrong side of SU's crossroad. And if your spirit led you to this reading, you might be trying to change for the better. But that's going to require you to cut a lot of cords that triggered a lot of your unhealed behaviors. And today, the universe is firing a warning shot with the Jack of Spades next to the Four of Spades. And what that means is total instability as human consciousness is elevating. And what that means is that people are not as easy to manipulate as they used to be. And if this is you, you know that people are onto you. You know your lies are wearing off. They don't even feel comfortable telling anymore. And I'm getting you may be tired of living like a rat, scurrying from place to place, manipulating your way into every morsel you feast upon. And if this is you, the universe is saying, stop before the universe stops you. Because under the bottom of the deck, we got a King of Diamonds. Now, when the King of Diamonds is in righteous energy, he's the best friend you ever have. But when you're on the wrong side of his energy, you are asking for the literal wrath of God. And so what this is coming as a warning is that there's always somebody out there, no matter how bad, big and bad you might think you are, there's always someone out there that gives a little bit less of a fuck than you do. Okay? And that's what this energy is giving. So please stop while you can. So I'm going to look at where your energies are with this warning. Okay, not good. So we got confidence and abundance coming out. So some kind of foolishness that you are involved in. You really think that this is going to pan out for you. And sometimes you got to understand that the universe allows you to get elevated up high. That's what the trickster does. Lifts you high enough to make sure you shatter when you are dropped upon your head. And these energy cards are just coming out left and right. And what I'm seeing here with caution and surrender, both coming out inverted, is if you have reached a space in your life where you have thrown total caution to the wind and you refuse to surrender to the divine, and that's what's making you feel like you're in survival mode because the pressure is on, the heat's turning up, people are onto you, things are being revealed to save and rescue and restore everybody you've been screwing over all this time. And yet, if you're seeing this message, the universe is still giving you a chance to make a change as well. But that will require you to release everything you gained from harming other people. But it doesn't seem like you're trying to hear that. So some people have to see the light. Others have to feel the heat. Which one are you? Let's pull some black roses off the vine before we close this out. What energies is this whole scenario surrounding? Look at this. Jealousy and denial. So if this is you, you are in denial that you are not on the same quote-unquote level as other people. But let me give you something for that. You will never be on the same level as other people. The only level you can truly reach is your own highest level. And the quicker you stop denying that with the denial card, the quicker you can get off of that shoe a bit and on the right path, or as James Brown would say, get on the good foot. Because you don't have too much time to keep rolling how you rolling. Because the pain you're causing others is going to come to a finality. And with this King of Diamonds over here, is going to be the harbinger. So this is a warning. And all of this, and I just turned the rose deck over and you got magnifying glass. So if this is you, oh slick Jack of Spades, you are being watched. People are onto you. People are putting together the pieces, connecting all of your stories. None of them are adding up, and people are finally seeing you for who and what you are. And it's not a good image. But that does not mean that it cannot change. All it needs is your willingness to step to the right side of the road. But know that in doing this, you're not doing anyone else a favor. You are only becoming divinely intelligent enough to save your own life. That's all I got for today. Should you need a personal read, then go ahead and book in the description box of this video. And as always, join me each and every Saturday for Crossroad Stories, as told through classic hip-hop on 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up. A question on the heart is the spirit's thirst for clarity. Readings, consultations, I call them intuitive counseling sessions, but you know what I mean. They're kind of like gumbo or peach cobbler. You may have tried many, but you haven't had mine. I can say I met the divine when I was about 9. Ever since I was 16, I found myself wondering, do I have an invisible "please come tell me your business" sign taped to my forehead? Then one day I was sitting at the bus stop at a crossroad, and I had the audacity to ask the goddess, why was I even sent to earth? And I became an ethereal, intuitive counselor. And the universe has been answering that question over and over again, one phone call at a time, for the last 9 years. From there, in between sessions, I began to relentlessly apply, align, and study the ways of the stars and of the ancients. 3 years in, Orisha priestesshood to Oya I came knocking. Hence the Iya in the name Iyansa J, Iyansa, an Oya praise name. Oya is the Orisha who brings radical transformation and change. Make no mistake about it now, baby. I am no soothsayer. I am no fortune teller. I'm not a private investigator. I don't cast love spells. I'm not an emotional punching bag. I'm not a spiritual trash dump. I am not a haven for jinn spirits. I give guidance with clarity, with wisdom, with love, with truth. I unlock keys to your spiritual growth and your highest destiny according to your unique design. Ready for some evolutionary change? Let's talk. Flavorful, elite, divine guidance and wisdom, broken down to the practical to bring Oya I's change into your life for the better. Call 314-200-0368. That's 314-200-0368 for spiritual mentorship and guidance readings by Eonsa JT Muse. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up.